Thank you for joining us, America. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Open phones at 888-825-5225. Jennifer is in San Diego. Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for taking my call. I really appreciate it.
Sure. What's up in your world?
Oh, my goodness. There's just a lot of changes in the past couple of years. Just this last month, I took a huge pay cut, and I'm going to run out of money to pay my bills. So I really need some advice and a plan on how to even approach all of this, because there's just so much going on in my life that I don't even know where to start. I mean, I have a lot of credit card debt.
Okay.
And
it's getting pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe that. I have your book, and I read it a while ago, and I know it's all behavior, right? It's your behavior, and I had that false sense of security of swiping the credit card for everything, and out of the blue, it just, with medical, like my daughter has, we learned the past year and a half that she's had some medical conditions, so she was hospitalized quite a few times last year, and therefore I wasn't able to work full-time, and my husband had to quit his job because he's caring for her full-time, giving her meds throughout the day, and so now I'm just in a position where, I'm responsible in the fact that obviously I'm not responsible. I have this much debt.
So what is your income? What is your income household now?
Now, 100.
Okay.
Gross, 100,000 a year.
And that's
gross.
after the pay cut.
That's after the pay cut. I was making 140 before the pay cut.
And what was your husband making when he was working?
He was making probably like 35, maybe.
Okay. All right. And how's your daughter's health now?
She has a rare condition that's progressive. So, I mean, she's home. She's home with us, and she's okay. They don't know. There's no cure for what she has. She doesn't eat. She's 2.5. She'll be 3 in May. But she's on a feeding tube. So we feed her through formula through a tube. And she was hospitalized for a couple months last year. At the end of last year, from October to December, luckily we got discharged before Christmas.
Gotcha.
And
so how much?
My first daughter.
I got you. It scares you to death. How much debt have you got?
Oh my God, this is so scary to even mention. When I pulled out the number, it's just overwhelming. Credit cards is ridiculous. I have about over $100,000 in credit card debt. And personal loans about over a little 40,000. And then I have a mortgage.
How much is your monthly payment on your mortgage?
First mortgage is about $2,000, and second mortgage just bumped up from my home equity line to about $550.
Okay, so $2,500 on that. All right. And what other debts?
That's it.
Medical.
Just the house.
Medical.
Honest, I think I'm okay. I've been putting money aside, and I have an HMO where we're paying, which is actually, in my budget, I just need a budget for $300 to $500 a month, probably, for everything with all the medications she's on.
Okay.
Because a lot of it's just a lot of supplements she's on that some of it's not covered through insurance, but she needs it.
Okay. So you're current mostly on your medical. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. All right. You've got a little baby, your first child that's ill.
No, it's actually my first daughter. I have other children.
Oh, you said your first daughter. Okay, so you have a little baby that's ill, and it is absolutely emotionally overwhelming for any of us.
Yeah.
Okay? It's okay to be scared and freaked out and disorganized. That's you can't stay there. It's not working for you. But I just want you to know that what you're going through is like really normal. Normal people would have the same reaction. Okay.
Okay.
So you need to sit down with your husband tonight, and you guys need to turn off the television and put the other kids to bed, and have a discussion that, hey, we're both emotionally drained by fighting this debt and fighting this medical situation, and it's tiring, and we have to work together on not only our daughter, but we have to work together on this money. I need your help with this. I don't want you to do it for me. I want us to work together on it. So you and he are making the decisions together. So that's step one.
Okay.
That you have, because you don't have a lot of gas left in your emotional tank, and I don't want you to drain the last little bit out trying to make these decisions by yourself. I want you to work together, okay? The second thing then is the prioritization is going to be absolutely vital. And the prioritization sounds like this. The most important thing you do is you take care of what we call keeping the four walls of your house stood up. And the four walls of your house are the necessities. Food is first. You make $100,000 a year, you're going to have food. You're not going to eat out much. You're going to cook at home, but you're not going to eat out at all. You don't have any money. You're broke. You can't go out to eat. Going out to eat's a luxury. Okay?
Okay.
So, but we're going to buy food. We got the money for food. Our family's not going to go hungry. The second thing is you're going to pay lights and water, and you're going to keep your utilities on. You got the money to do that.
Yes.
The third thing is, and you're going to stop all retirement and stop paying anything in at work where you can bring home as much money as you can bring home because of your pay cut. You're going to have to stop it temporarily. You have a crisis on your hands. So food is first, lights and water are second. You pay your house payment third, food, clothing, transportation, shelter. So do you have a car payment?
No.
Good. We keep gas in the car and the insurance paid on the car. That's transportation. You probably don't need any clothes, but if you need some basic clothes, a little tiny clothing budget, but not much, you're probably okay on clothes. Probably just wear the one. You just wear the ones you got for a while. If a kid's if a kid's got a thing they've outgrown or something, you may have to buy a little bit of kid clothes. But we keep the clothing budget very, very slim. So here's the thing: you got food, you got a place to live, you got lights and water, we got clothes, we got the car running with gas in it so we can get to work or get to the doctor. So now we're okay. The rest of this is a monopoly game, and you're behind.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of the emotion.
I'm about to be behind. I think
you're behind. You have $100,000 in credit card debt. You're screwed. Okay. You got a mess on your hands. But here's the thing: if you can keep the emotional basics of your life under you by prioritizing those things as first, then you're in a position emotionally to fight through this other stuff. And any money we can squeeze out of the budget at that point, we're going to start trying to beat these debts down. You need to cut up the credit cards. You have to stop using them.
Yes.
Today. Okay. You need to get them out tonight with your husband, cut up every single one of them. This has not worked for you. It has been a curse and not a blessing. And so you have to stop it completely, cold turkey. No more credit cards. We cannot buy anything unless we pay for it from this point forward, period. Now, you got food, shelter, clothing, transportation, and utilities. We're not adding any more debt. Then the first goal is to pay the basics and stay current. And after that, any dollars we can squeeze out of our household income, any extra income we can pick up, anything we've got that's expensive that we can sell, we start working our way through this. If your income doesn't come back up and you can't make your minimums, then you're going to probably have to look at selling your house because that's the corner you put yourself in. So you can give yourself a few months to get your income up and make some decisions to be able to attack this debt and clean up a bunch of this stuff. And I think you probably got more room. Now, jump on EveryDollar at everydollar.com, and that's a free online budgeting tool, an app for your iPhone or your Droid, your Android, and you can get the EveryDollar app, and it'll help you guys do your budget tonight. But it'll give you a lot of peace. You'll sense the stress dropping down as you say, okay, we got the basics covered. We can cover this. We can cover that. We can cover that. We can't cover that one. Okay, so you got it all done but that one, And that helps you a whole bunch to get your number of enemies in the stress beat down to just one or two. And I think you can make the corner here. I think you can turn the corner on this. But I think you've just been stressed out and freaked out and grieving with what you've been facing, and I don't blame you for that. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.